and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Kobe White is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Levine in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, the guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
So Milwaukee making a switch here. Wilson's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Middleton, a screen on Giddey. Wilson into the lane, and he slams it one-handed.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where...
Middleton's got such a great wingspan. That comes into play on steals just like that one.
The Bulls shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Bean passes to Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Trent. Now Middleton with some arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Ooh, the soft floater from Chris Middleton guiding that one over the defense.
Right the pass to Williams. Outside Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Giddey with the screen on Lillard. Pass to Williams. And Vucevic kicks to Williams. Comes up empty down low. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
And sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Giannis passes to Wilson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's White. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Vucevic kicks to Williams. Oh, good on the triple. Bucks trail by 6. Trent passes to Wilson. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, good pass from Trent Jr. When someone is uncovered on his team, he'll be sure to find him.
Lets it go from 14. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's Chicago up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with MP.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he has great respect for the Jordan Bulls era. I asked him if that shaped him as a player, and he said, without a doubt. I saw the professionalism it took for that team to win 6 titles, and I knew I had to match it. That level of excellence is something I'll always strive for. I always have love for Chicago. You can see how much the Bulls franchise means to him. Guys?
Isn't that nice? So good to see. Thanks, TA. Not a bad dynasty to model your approach after either. So for Chicago right now, Zach LaVine is out there with Smith. Then it's Dosumu. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Lofton in at the 5. Ball with the bucket.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo, showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
LaVine way outside. Offline with his 3. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Wilson with the drive. The rebound by Dosunmu. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Ball finds Dosunmu. Smith scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Dosunmu. That 3 off the mark. The Bucks shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Now that one, the Bulls' lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Wilson. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Smith the pass to Dosunmu. Outside LaVine. To the inside. Stolen by Prince. Smith against Middleton. Pass to Wilson. Driving inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Trent comes in for Taurean Prince. And Lillard subbed in for DeLon Wright. now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, outside White. Williams kicks to Levine. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Levine's got 13 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And a deep three from Lillard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Pass to White. On the wing, Williams, covered by Giannis. Levine wide open. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Takes a 3. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Levine looking around. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Outside White. Here's Giddey. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
Sometimes we overlook it, but the defense has been stingy tonight, like a bee, just stinging you. Man, it's not complicated. It's all about communication and effort, and then stingy becomes.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
You've got a game within the game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin.
And we're halfway through this one. Checked in for Trent. And the Bulls making a change here as well.
Got this, MP.
Bulls checked in. .156 left in the third quarter. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Wilson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Bulls trail by 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Ball sets a screen for Vucevic. Outside Williams. Outside White. Lock at 6. Vucevic against Lopez. Shoots a fader. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball, the pass to Giddey. Nobody near Williams. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist on the night. Giannis kicks to Wilson. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off, made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? The Bucks on top as they wrap up the 3rd quarter with a massive 16-5 run. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Buzelis out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Lonzo Ball. It's Smith, and it's Dosunmu in at the 2.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
And so LaVine will bring it up now for Chicago. 8-point game. Smith sets the pick for LaVine. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Nelson left side. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
LaVine can't hit.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Lillard from outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
LaVine inside the 3-point line. Again, LaVine missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nails the 16-footer.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. LaVine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
Different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Prince. And Middleton subbed in for Trent. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Josh Giddey's checked in for Dosumu. And it's wide in for ball. That one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Levine for three. Again, Levine missing.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Wilson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 13-4 run. And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Bulls trail by 16. Giddey the pass to Williams. And here's White. Back to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And the jam by Levine.
And the two-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, can throw it down with the best of them.
Here's Wilson. Woo!
Okay.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Levine against Middleton. Giddey, that's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks leading by 13. Here's Wilson, and the layup's good off the glass. And now that's 35 points for Speedy.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Levine. White setting the pick for Levine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Milwaukee's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Speedy.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Williams, a screen on Lillard, and stolen by Lillard. Outside Wilson. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Five to shoot. And Vucevic pulls it down. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.